defensive side where they tend to be extremely strong.
Okay, Lev on defense,
So that is
Envy on
a bit of a
attack.
risk out of Envy as you see them early, leaning towards this A site.
Who would you like
Yeah,
Demon
big
1
stack
on?
ramp for
The
LEV,
Cypher,
3
obviously.
players, but with Envy just holding for now, not showing any
What kind of question is this?
audio or any utility. That'll bring
don't want
LEV
him on
to work
Cypher?
back into mid where they hear this dog coming up and we're looking to pop out and fight players if anyone was in fact behind the dog. But it's all a little bit of misdirection with Envy now working into that A site, quickly popping on in. And keep your eyes on Kesnet, jumping up towards heaven. He's got a little pocket
Game audio, it's on its way.
for the time being. And Leviatan have not found him yet. Could be some problems if he pops through the smoke, but he's got to make a decision quickly as it fades away. Chooses to stick around, and he's going to regret it. King was ready, waiting for it. Now Leviatan can work into the site.
Envy have basically no space. The only respite really is Glyph, but he's on a very late backstab through main.
He'll have to be important, especially now that Demon 1 has been chunked at. And blows, just takes Glyph's head off. I thought Glyph had the timing, but it's Leviatan that have caught everyone out.
Whoa.
They fall like dominoes.
What are you meant to do? That looked
Major
pretty
thud
mad from everyone's
as
POV, I
Leviatan
feel like.
take a few points of damage, and that's it.
I really would have liked to see a little bit more investment from Envy into helping Kesnet in this heaven position. He had such a strong spot there.
But what's he
There
meant to
could have
do?
been any piece
Who's
of
meant to help
util
him out
to
there?
set him up to fight forward, but with no one else there in position to aid, no one else refighting towards ramp, he just
I guess the
falls
Sky
down
should be on site.
Suddenly, it is the Leviatan dream. We're playing a man-up retake on A. That is their bread and butter.
Exactly, especially when there's no forward pressure coming at you because
Honestly,
Kesnet
I
drops
would
so
force
early,
play
like you're
this.
saying. Envy are just kind of sitting around on the site waiting for
You're playing Lev on
to
their best
dive
map.
into them.
And it can be simple, just a Sky flash from Glyph on site.
gotta
He
try
had
get
both
some-
flashes up by the time he
Try
was
get some
back in
momentum, I
main.
think. You've been getting wrecked in your other
Envy
games.
can dwell on the past of that pistol round or start to look forward, but with 5 classics in the inventory, maybe looking for an orb and a plant is the best they could find. Still hard to break into this B site though, because you have the one-way smoke that Neon can drop and actually go for a little bit of spam on top of it. Guess Kesnet is happy to take the orb and get out of there.
It is really fun to watch this Lev team getting to see Neon flex around. It's impressive that he's just as good when he's playing on the controller role as when he's on his more traditional opping agents, be that the Duelist or the Chamber. Just such a consistent guy coming back from London, where he was the MVP of that tournament. His stats so far in Americas have been just as good,
Matchup
taking
is
over
bullying.
regionally as well.
And he can just
Give
lock
him a
down
buy
this
round
B
first.
site, still has his paranoia. Easy stall there. You have some flames that can be thrown down as well, while Envy gets separated jumping into the site. Neon will fall, but the rest of Leviatan are here, and that is a judge in Spike's hands, and another 2 kills.
Gonna
for
be
the
a
Youngstar.
Well, Envy have gotten
gonna be
their
a
first
strong
kill on the
bonus though to buy
board in
wise.
that round.
We take those.
Yeah.
We can build upon that. Something better ahead, especially once they can get some rifles in their hand. See what they can do.
Yeah, this is where I do want to
Lev
see
split
what the
now on
approach is. A
2024
lot of
Sen
teams
split.
have tried to
The
take
Lev
Lev
split now
on
is
this
mad, mate,
map.
what they're doing.
A lot of teams have failed so far. I think the most common ideas you see is teams trying to fight heavy.
kinda
for
funny
a
how
ramp,
everyone's just
or
like,
going into early mid ideas and then late
let's
pivoting
play him on
sites.
this map.
I think
Just
the
because
key is
you
always
you
trying
look
to
at how they
deny the
play A
heaven
and you go,
control,
well,
because on both sides of the
I
map,
would win
Lev is
this.
so good at playing retake from
And
those
then no one
heaven
wins it.
angles.
Well, I wonder how
like I would fall
Envy
for the trap straight up.
Envy,
I know
rather,
I'd
could
fall for the
work on
trap.
lurks
I would look at this
on
and
this
go,
map, because they're playing the most old school
win this.
comp you could possibly
and then they would get
right? Double smokes with the
99%
Viper
retake win
and the
percentage on
Cypher.
me.
Both the cages and the
I'd
Viper
just
will
lose
make
my
lurking
mind.
a very effective option if you can work around the utility timings of Blows' fade.
But this time, it's going to be everyone grouped up together towards A.
But how?
Blows on his classic angle.
Oh, that is
I'm
a nice
Parma-
Kesnet
Parma-
completely caught out. Good spam
Viper
out of Glyph, but
mollying
now with
and
Spike
Viper
upgrading
smoking
into
heaven.
the Vandal on site, that could be a problem. No support
This
though.
guy will never be
He'll
able
have
to
to do
peek
it
though.
on his own. Sato trading out even in a nice timing around the corner. Spike is just doing a number on this Envy squad. And now a Demon 1 out in the open trying to retreat back behind the cover of darkness.
Ooh, the double
Rossi will
back?
stick around in main.
I think
They play
Neon
around each
saw
other
his
so
head
well.
go
They're
back,
so
that's
good,
going
Lev,
to
yeah,
preempt
yeah.
this rotate for Spike to
They
go
are
all
incredible
the
at
way
this
towards
map.
B. But Rossi just freezing, looking to re-push in.
How does Rossi want to play this? That's the question. There's not a lot of time. Hunting for kills, about to be lost as an option. And he doesn't really have the util to play around on side either. 15 seconds now as he drops in defense and he's done what? He goes right past Neon. Neon didn't see him, and now Neon trying to make a dash away. That kill was critical. And with just 10 seconds left on the clock, Rossi has the time to get into the site.
It's one of the weirdest ones.
Spike down
it's one of the weirdest clutches ever.
It is a Looney Tunes round for Rossi, but now it's still a one-on-one to play.
Has no idea where Spike could be coming from. Has to respect every approach. And now he spots him. But it's too little too late. Spike will collect on this third round and start this snowball off strong.
That is one of the silliest interactions that I've seen in a while. Just both players dropping into vents up and down on each other.
Yeah, because Neon for sure didn't see Rossi, and Rossi only barely saw the shoulder. See that one more time here.
Here it is.
Oh, because Neon turns at the same time to find the rope as the drop comes in.
And he's also doing the silent drop where he's grabbing the rope with the bottom. So they're both just passing by each other. Oh.
Well, that would have been a tragic round to lose, I think, if you're Neon. But luckily, Neon's got his back. By the way, Spike, 6-0 right now.
What's Kesnet got planned here?
I do have to look earlier in that round and
wanted an outlaw, went for the Marshall.
You saw it.
Demon 1 saving enough for an attack op on a Cypher.
Could do anything. There was a season main, but still
if he starts spying an op on a Cypher round 5,
layer, it's just the Omen pushing through.
I gotta question why he's on Cypher.
These are the pieces of coordination, of playing together, that I think has made Envy's stage
Not that I'm fully against it.
Bad so far. We need to see them more on the same page, especially around Kesnet's dives on the attack sides.
Which isn't easy with the way that Leviatan play their defense. With the amount of stall tools they have, you just saw them there.
Shots.
As King is going to
There's
land
an extra
the
in
collat. Easy peasy for him. 4 and very nearly the ace.
King's got it. Because the first 3 kills were pretty nice.
Leviatan's comp has just stall chokes. Whether in mid right there you have a Viper Orb, Snake Bites. You've got Sato rotating between either throwing out of B Heaven onto the B site or mid his own Flames. Not to mention the C's of the last round. So it becomes very difficult unless you bait out that utility early in rounds to actually run your hard execs.
And what you're saying about mad about losing his ace there, but it seems easy to deal with blows. He's one man, he sits rafters literally every round. How hard could it be? But his timing on the C's, the lineups that he has to spam in main, make him a nightmare to deal with.
And so Envy, back to guns and back to a 1-3-1. We've already pulled out the Snake Bite in mid and all the gas that King has left. So some progress made already, but Leviatan have changed their plan. They're playing very light around the mid space, seeding that in its entirety.
And it's a 3-player lean towards the B site. King on an off angle.
That's a nasty one too. So many of these tight lines that the defense can hold as Envy walks straight in to Asato, and that's Asato with the run it back even. So he's going to be charging full steam ahead, see if he can clear out Mail before snapping back to the Feather.
Kesnet is just a sacrificial lamb again. On the other side, down goes the Lurker, and suddenly 3-on-5 for Envy.
That's the thing, his team made so much presence up in B Heaven, you want to activate the Lurk, but Leviatan's protocols are just locked in. Not giving the opportunities to take away spaces. Now Neon quick on the adjustments.
Look at this team. They're all just insta-headshotting.
Like 2 players that have absolutely no idea what just hit them.
No one got shot on LEV that round. It was perfect. And I feel like these Envy issues keep coming back to when they're going for these exec rounds. It's just not quite on the same page. Everyone else runs back. Kesnet pushes forward to try and punish the ult. He dies. No one's there to trade. And then the team tries to make these individual plays to recover from that opening. Timeout called.
I mean, this is just a tough start, right? 5-0 already. You don't even have that anti-bonus round to bank on because of the clutchness of Spike. So Envy are going to be going through the ringer. And I think just like sort of theory crafting how they want to play with this comp is maybe a good
Is Envy bad or is LEV just different?
we've talked about dealing with some of the early utility.
It's definitely a bit of both,
I really would
man.
love to see them try to deal with
like
blows
LEV are
on
the
A
best
side.
team in the world on this map.
Ideas.
Exactly.
By
Ramp dive,
quite a
leave an
lot.
insert, something like this, because if you can break blows from just holding that Raptor line, all of a sudden you create question marks on ramps through mid. You can put more pressure on LEV than just simply
let's focus more on
at them.
And when you're putting that much pressure, it also actually gives opportunities
let's have a
for
little
Demon
look what
1
they're
in mid or on B main to actually try and get activated on a lurk, which
they're
hasn't
not
had
on
any
the same
successes
page
so
right
far.
now with a lot of stuff they do.
I wouldn't.
There's like a couple of people that are going forward as everyone's going back.
Viper
We've seen that
wall.
multiple times,
One
3
of the
times
things you'd
already, 5
sometimes
rounds
see
in.
when teams were playing the Cypher plus Viper is you throw the B walls with Viper.
Yeah,
you
because
can
you
easy
have
to do a
the
big
time
plan
to make
here.
up for the lack
They
of
need to try to get one of
yeah,
these
so
ults.
if blows really is too
They
big
probably
of
need
a
to try to
problem,
get
maybe
Seekers.
using some of that smoke utility on the B site to deal with Neon instead.
Easy to get Seekers over
Could be a
towards
way
B.
through.
Well, LEV think that Blows is going to get some pressure, so they set
Let's see,
3
there's going to be a
strong
push
towards A
here,
to fight this
and then they're going to have to fast react.
Quick little reaction play, unless they want to flash through this.
Demon, he's out in the open. I don't know what he's
Valor
doing.
finds nothing, but the flash will send Demon 1 back, and Spike now laying down the stun.
But like,
Demon 1
why
has
is he
nowhere to
on
go.
his camera
He's
in the
playing too
open
far
here?
up and let punish.
And they're out of there. Already running back into sight. Leviathan take their kill, and they hold on to the advantage.
Whoa, that's an omen ult. Knight's reading, I think, that Leviathan retreated back up ramp, and he might have a free A site.
Still, it's going to be a 5-on-4
They'll
A
fight, yeah,
retake
they win
for
5v5
and
after plants here all the time, as in like
space. They
retakes.
have to pressure Lev somehow. If they just let
They
them
have to
retake,
do
they will
something.
lose this round.
Well, Rossi is going to unlock the Viper's
They got an
pit
ult.
with the plant.
As long as they all
Maybe
don't
can
sit
work
in the
around
ult,
that
they're
with
good.
some screens control. See how much Kesnet can do on the other side. Already exchanging fire with Leviathan. And the TP up from Knights is excellent. He's up in it. And so is the rest of Envy. This forward fight paying off. But Spike has gotten behind enemy lines now. Tries to equalize. It's the flash. Hits on Sato. Threading the needle. Around into elbow. It's a one-on-one now.
Big wall.
Sato's got the chance. And with the wall up, Kesnet has to run in. And Sato reads it. This round belongs to him. Just when you think Envy've done everything right,
that was sick.
Leviatan's prowess comes up to play.
That round was a 4-on-2. Far and away the best chance they had.
God, look at
but a
Kesnet,
Red
so
Bull
demoralized.
clutch from Sato steals it away.
That just hurts, right? Because I think both Kesnet and Knights especially did everything they needed. It's solo plays, but it's beautiful.
2v4.
Unfortunately, that meant there wasn't really the support on site for the
I mean,
Viper's
Sato
pit.
plays it well.
Rossi just got run down.
And I think Kesnet read that that player was going to be flanking back through main, tried to go for the wrap instead. But that ends up being a misread, and when you commit to a play like that,
now they got a
with it
raise
not
ult though.
planted open,
They
there's
should just keep
such
this
a
the most
risk, there's
simple
so
thing
much
you've ever
pressure
seen.
put on yourself.
But
have
I'm
to
worried
make the
that they're
play.
going to default. At the moment right now, first contact Razor is
Looking
just
to bully in
out
mid as
here.
well now. You can see just the last 2 rounds, they've started playing a lot more forward, a lot more aggressive, popping out from behind enemy smokes. This time,
Omen flash
no
for nothing.
dice on a kill. But Demon 1 may be looking to catch a timing here. He has made the cross into ramp and now calls Envy
They're
back
fighting over towards middle. They've
Close zone
identified the
knows what
1-3-1. They
space has been
group up,
ceded
they
to
hit
Envy.
site.
Willing to
With
just
how Lev play,
let
they
this time go back
shouldn't
and forth
pop
as his teammates
Razor,
get
but you
proactive
probably
elsewhere
would.
in mid.
The Seekers is great.
And Lev's A retakes have looked so good that
Why is
they
my
might
Razor
just be
going
happy to
heaven?
let this
Oh
one
my God.
happen. Quick
Lunatic.
rotates overs. Now the
Okay, what's he
showstopper
doing?
plucked out of the sky. Another 5-on-4 for Envy. And another forward look as Knights tries to catch Neon with that smoke in hand. He's got to get him quickly. And he delivers. The rest of Envy have continued this push into screens. This is where they found that
Kinda
success
unlucky,
in the
mate. He's
previous round.
satcheling through
And you see
a
the pressure
wall
on
when you know the
Leviathan
site's
as they've
clear.
gone back into ramps.
Just let him take ramp and ult and ramp.
Now Spike into the
Not
site.
unlucky, it's stupidity.
Yet again, he's lethal with it, but this time Envy have found those kills. And Demon 1
fair play.
all the way from behind.
Knights is the only one that actually wants to do
Finally
something today. I feel
shown a
like
round
that
win
was,
for
he's
Envy.
made 2
The
good
critical
plays
moment
right
of
now.
that round is actually getting the kill CT. Neon got caught with his util, juggling in and out. They pick up that pick, they hold on to that forward
Mate,
space.
this is mad from
And that
Kesnet.
allows, despite the fact that they were in a
Come on,
mix
man.
advantage off of that rocket, Envy to have space
Straightforward
to fall back
satchel as
into
well.
as the retake came in.
You can't be ripping the finally after 0-6.
He goes for the outlaw. He's got the read, bruh. He's got the read.
for
They've
me,
done
I'm
their
just
homework. He
excited
gets
to
the
see Knights with a
outlaw.
couple
Light
of
armors.
back-to-back
Even though
rounds.
they got so much
Those
money,
forward
he's
fights have
wrecked
looked
them.
very
They've
nice,
anti-shredded the hell out
the
of them.
attack outlaw purchase, reading 5 light armors on Envy's side.
Look at this.
And they're ready for this.
Another
Anyone
pop play
anti-flash?
out from that smoke, and this time, Envy dropped like flies. Knights trying to make it out of there, pushing back in, even through the pain of the blind. Demon 1 has much left to do.
What a lovely
As soon as you
reaction
think
from
Envy
LEV,
is
I will
just
say
showing
that.
you
But
the retake plays, they give you a set strat, and they're even aware of these larks. Blows locks
yeah,
it down.
they were like
7-1 to LEV.
I mean, they're all in the
Blows
open
has
against
just owned
the Phoenix.
Demon 1 on this side of the map. Full read of the lurks he's going for.
Yeah, if you want to learn how to be a good position player on split, if you want to learn how to be an A anchor, I don't think there's anyone better to watch than Blows. The way he balances, not having anyone else with him, getting spam kills in main, the value he's getting with each piece of his utility.
They're so good with that. The Neon Phoenix one, they're so good, Neon Phoenix.
Let's pop out of the A smoke. Okay,
yeah, these two are just masters of their agents,
the mid
man.
smoke, then the B. Gone all the way around the world. Each one was effective.
Omano on this one, just an eco, just let him have it.
Back to basics with Envy on the pistols.
This is their best attempt at creating pressure over towards middle, though, on an eco.
LEV, this time not going for one of the same proactive plays, instead just holding their space, a heaven. Would have liked to see Envy try and put some emphasis on getting orbs online in this round.
They never, like...
Isn't it closer to maybe a second showstopper?
It's not the best
util
usage.
I don't even know if he's going to get one. Miles away here with only a few more rounds left to play. And King on yet another of these off angles. This time the Phoenix flash ready to go around the corner. It's a nice little 1-2 punch. And Envy have instantly been slowed down. Choosing to leave Demon 1 up in heaven while the rest of the team pivots back into mid.
But again, Envy prepared for this one. They still have knowledge that main is clear. A very well-timed haunt there. And it's this off angle from the Neon. Deep on ramp. Ready to lock it down with Blows.
And the C's too. All these players caught out. You just can't go anywhere. It's not just the players holding, but I think the utility ideas from Leviatan. Having a couple of little tandem plays. 2 players B heaven, 2 players over on A.
Guys.
Ready to punish with the utility and instantly pounce on their prey.
Maybe an extra timeout. They're up against a lot of old set.
Another tough one. And another first death for Kesnet.
I'm okay with my Omen.
I think that when you're looking at the struggles of Envy in this stage, they're really reflected in his individual performance. Right now, he's having the worst stage
how they
of his
play,
career.
maybe back of A though, you could
look
also
at kind
do
of
that.
all-time
No
struggle
one plays
teams.
like Elbow.
Think of, for example, a player like Orango from Furia. You remember him?
Yep, I do.
Yeah. Kesnet has
Why is she bringing up
0.14
Orango?
lower rating than him right now. It's a guy who in the past has been topping the charts in stages, who has been a superstar.
It's tough for him to play in a lot of these games.
And they got a Viper? Bruh.
That tip of the spear
Give me
going
that
down.
Omen
I think
on
especially
spawn.
like, even with the Envy's comp here, just not a
Make
lot
a
of
play,
support
man.
for him to work with when he's diving in.
Yeah, okay.
Hasn't had that system to set him up like he did on Crew. This is the start to a round, though. Another TP into an open A site from Knights.
And I like this read. I think these Omen ults are very clear anti from Envy, because they know Leviatan don't like to play on this A site. So a lot of liberty to go ahead and do that for themselves. While Sato is going to work in behind the
Why when they
Nightfall.
do the A hit, is the Sky the person here?
He's just going to have 1 second to land a kill, and it's not going to be there on the other side, though. The rest of Leviatan have shown up to the party. Envy a little bit scattered for now as the smokes go down. Glyph just narrowly staying alive, but the rest of Lev are here, and it is just lights out.
It doesn't make any sense. Like this, the Sky needs to be with the pack flashing,
so excellent.
Doing stuff. My guy's here. He can't use his flashes
they
ever.
had 3 different angles they had to fight from, but you saw full trust in every one of their players as to what their teammate was holding. Whether it was Spike sliding towards site, trusting that his teammate was full watching main for him. Or later on, the same idea with Sato too. Just really beautiful stuff from this LEV squad. It has now been months, it has now been game after game after game.
It's okay for someone to be here because LEV normally when they
Split
retake they go,
still just elite.
they do stages, right? 1, 2, 3.
Doesn't matter if you know their tendencies.
Or they'll just do 1, 2 and then go here and Omen holds here.
Envy have tried to mix things up
So
a little bit
it's okay to
the
be here.
Forward TP out of
Knights.
Knights.
It can't
I think Knights
be.
has been by far and
It
away
can't
the
be
most
this guy.
creative and impactful
It can be
player
the Viper.
on Envy
It can
so
be the
far,
Cypher.
but still hasn't amounted to much for
Can't
them.
be any of the other 3.
As Lev just stall things out with another phase of utility. And there's been no forward progress out of Envy.
No.
Knights has now used both his teleports to get out of there.
Look at the angles elsewhere on the map, too. King is posted in mid.
Yep.
Neon is posted in main. You have nowhere to go.
Yeah, I don't know if Leviatan had actually been able to count and see all 5 players, because it seems pretty apparent Leviatan felt completely free to take that forward space. Only now that it's gone quiet, they doubled up back into mid. Just waiting to see if it was going to be a quick pivot up into B Heaven. Instead, it will be Neon to greet these 5 members over on B main. He lets them off with a warning at the start. Says, I'll take it easy on you, but you guys better not keep coming into me. That's just a fool's errand, especially now that Sato is here. Continues to bring the heat. Double digits now already in the first half for Lev.
Yeah, nice macro there from Lev. Immediately realizing the space they have on the map, being quick on the rotates, and locking it down very easily. Neon again in a position as a solo anchor, finding success on Kesnet.
I feel bad for Kesnet. Like, you're satcheling into a site with a sky flash just popped out of the smoke. That's all they have. And it's
like every round he's being asked to do that.
Yeah, and it's like with this comp from Envy, they don't want to be running hard
team?
execs. You want to be able to work the map, work extremities, get lurks going.
It's a lot going wrong, man.
All the smokes, but I don't think they have
a lot
the
of
confidence on their lurkers right now with the way that Lev's anchors have been
looks
working.
a little off. I think the
Starting
roles
double
don't make
off
sense for the players.
For Leviatan, on both King and Neon.
Yeah, try to lurk against that. You're not gonna have much fun.
Blows. Same thing. Demon 1 might have a timing to get past here.
First time Demon 1 has been able to slip the net. And he
Why is Knights just swinging bottom mid like this on his own?
King in the back here, completely open up mid. And that would be major pressure, depending on which side Envy tried to split back into.
But with
I think it's one of them where so much is going wrong in the team that
it's
just impossible.
It'll be tough. And this is a nasty angle. And Leviatan have already rotated over, so Envy still trying to mix things up now. Showstopper into the B site. All 3 players back in spawn as Demon 1 will drop on the opposite side. And the fuse nearly times out. Neon gifts that one over to Kesnet. A numbers up post plant now for Envy.
But they're here quick. Spike ready to rip into this site.
Here we go, the fight up into heaven. Every player pinged out. And now Blows stuck into the clutch. Kesnet's upgraded into the op on the other side. And will take down
it's a nice run
Blows.
from
A little
Demon
sign of life here at the end for Envy. Finally getting that lurk online and playing a strong
Good
post.
timing.
Yeah, it was nicely played by Demon 1. He does end up
Bit of
falling.
pressure over towards
but
middle.
He got
heavy hold.
the
Took
macro advantage for his team that they had been lacking this entire half. Pretty rare you see a player able to slip by Blows when he's solo anchoring that site. And with that timer just ticking down, it's Kesnet picking up a nice 3K to close out the half.
Not too shabby.
What was the tipping point for this team? Kicking him,
We got
Inspire.
more action after the break.
Baby J was the glue.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up here. It all started when I got to the FIFA World Cup, and wow, thousands of Verizon customers.
Oh, you got the free Verizon tickets too? No, I'm...
With amazing seats.
I'm sorry. Okay.
And even pitch-side access.
Are you? David Beckham, a Verizon customer.
This used to be for players. Now it's for Verizon customers. No one gets you closer. Only on Verizon.
You think 2023 K-Corp would beat this? Nah, because I saw because of the outlaw buy that happened when they had like 4K. I know that someone's doing a bit of anti.
Oh, why is that?
K-Corp 2023 is the easiest anti you'll ever do.
Something else, I probably I'm in a very precarious situation, right?
All right. Something on the horizon. Best of luck.
They would still beat them. So. It shouldn't look this bad though. I would love, dude. You know the T1 documentary. An Envy documentary would be incredible. Like a fly on the wall documentary would be so sick. It'd be so sick to see what's going on.
Triple positive on the first half. I think that his career prospects are looking good.
Unless Riot Games decide no more Phoenix, and then he's gonna have to come up with some other plans. But for now, he's all good. He's looking fantastic out there today.
McDonald's or I don't know.
KO.
KO. Yeah.
Clove.
Clove.
Anyone with a revive. That'll do the trick for Sato.
I don't know about Clove.
No, you don't think
Hold
so?
up though, 4-1 pistol.
I think Sato would be one of the people I would be confident rocking the Clove. Just run in there and shoot people. I don't know. Well, right now they've just
very
walked into
loose
the
with his
B side.
own
it's free.
flashes.
Okay.
Fear not.
How long do they keep walking? Because right now Kesnet thinks he's holding B, but there's 3 players past him.
Okay.
Okay.
They get king in mid though.
Oh no, and they're still marching
And
back into
he's
spot.
kind of on top of
They've
it.
got numbers, but I'm not sure how good Kesnet's going to feel about this. Quick 1-for-1 and
I mean,
Demon
that's
1.
a pistol, right?
Returning
2v4.
fire there.
Fade Eye,
It's
Omen
given
Flash,
Envy
maybe?
major numbers now.
Just got to win a 4-on-2 retake now.
Well, last half.
Big kill.
That proved a challenge for Envy. This time, though, sticking together, pack mentality. And Neon fires the paranoia the wrong way. The flash catches him entirely. That's a 3-piece out of Glyph. And a pistol round for Envy to start the second half.
Very nice. It was pretty sketchy, honestly, with that timing that got caught into B, but Kesden is aware enough to catch the rotates and spawn. The walk mid finds the punish onto King. And it's Envy picking up a round.
Yeah,
I
Kesnet
didn't
kind of
hear
came
no
aware
bell
of that
flying
possibility
on.
at the exact right moment
Yeah.
once he heard the spike being planted.
Nice! Vamos!
Let's go, guys! We got this. Come on, guys.
Last time these teams played, it was a double 13-4
Just an absolute pulp on the
victory
floor.
for Leviatan. Envy trying to do a little better than that today. At least looking to tie it as Lev.
How often do you see the
Only
quad
pistols.
bulldog, the quad dog?
Maddox, stop
quad dog?
rage baiting.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
A rarity from Envy. Coming out with some interesting ideas. But Leviatan, this is kind of what I was talking about last half, where I wanted to see from Envy do some of these pop smokes. Sees a lot of space on the B site. This time, hold on. No, that bandit cannot be getting 2 kills there. There's no way it's a 2-on-2 right now. A gun to be retrieved back site.
Rossi's going alone, too.
Yeah, but he can't afford to let these players get guns. I think it's almost a necessity, and King didn't have his rifle out.
All under
Steady
control.
hands from Rossi.
I was not nervous at all. Don't worry.
Made the guy back
was.
side
Can I
got
admit that?
wrecked,
Yeah, you
man.
can admit
Sato
that.
on them.
Mimi is literally curled up in a ball on the couch right now. She was absolutely concerned.
I was convinced they were losing that round. After the Bulldog fell inside, after Rossi's trying to make the play alone. But luckily, the IGL for Envy manages to sure it up. The steady hands.
Caught a break there with King switching over to the rifle.
Oh yeah, he did.
But that said, with Envy losing 3 players, those 4 Bulldogs and a Spectre have...
It's now the double dog.
Yeah. Not nearly as threatening.
It's
Especially
the
when Envy
classic.
just continue to...
This is nice.
up
Dude,
the
they
B
definitely
side.
done.
Levitan, like,
they are
are
putting some
assuming it's
work in,
almost a
man.
trap
We
play
got a
with
little bit of
how
anti
eerily
going on
quiet
here.
it is
Lev do
on
their
that side of
most
the map.
classic
This is a weird round,
BD4
though.
and they
They've
take the
double
time and they
walked
push down into sewers.
at the very beginning.
Oh,
It's
no.
like,
it's
where
a
the hell did
shame
that
that they
guy
didn't
come
do it
from?
with numbers and
I
like
was
it was the
holding for
worst
A-main
gun
push,
that's
not the
making the
sewers
first play.
push.
But
Seems
in
like
terms of the
first player to
idea, like
activate
someone is
on the
putting in
lurks
work.
in these rounds has been the one to drop. In the pistol, it was King. Here, King gets the better of Rossi.
And welcome to Leviatan. We're up 5-on-3. We hold.
Yeah, we hold. I mean, they've just been holding the whole round, and Envy have just continued walking at them.
It is absolute madness, by
99%
the
of
way.
pushers stop
I-
right
If
before they
okay,
get the
chat.
pick.
If I had a read on a team
It's time to push Envy.
and we
Get something
inserted
done.
2 here on
Don't think it
defense
would work.
within the
Levitan's
first
protocol's pretty
20
solid.
seconds, if my
So,
player
yeah,
did
numbers up
this,
situations, and honestly, just on anti-ecos in
I
general.
would go
Yep.
fucking crazy.
They're going to
at
go
them.
back towards B. There are 2
It
players
is
holding
mad
here,
what he's just done.
including the last remaining dog on Glyph.
Yeah, a couple of flashes too.
Like
but
if I spent like
high,
hours of
low,
my
and
time,
slightly
and he
broken
did
by
that.
the dark cover, and you can't run through
Oh,
that
go
volley
mental.
either. So there's
It's
very limited
actually
time on the
mad.
clock. I think Glyph is making a go at it. A little bit scattered. You see Knights wasn't down to join the party and sprint in. There's just barely enough time to get this spike down, and for Leviatan to deal with these remaining members.
Easy peasy for
When you
LEV.
have
They
a
punish
camera
every
that's
aggressive
spotting
push
if they've
that round. They
crossed
wait
over towards
patiently
A.
and have a great exec over towards B. So far, Envy's defense has just consisted of give up B, walk
What is worse than a
everywhere
red
in
card?
mid, and hope
At one
the
point I
kills
asked
come to
Liquid if I
fruition.
could deduct
I don't
salaries.
think that one's going to work anymore.
No.
That move right there,
Especially with the comp they're trying to play, right?
it would be
You're playing a
whatever
comp with
whatever highest
pretty
percentage
limited
they would
forward
give me.
fighting tools and very good stall, right?
As
You have
was-
double smokes and Cypher.
Yeah, as was displayed on their attack half, where Kez was getting sent into the volcano every round with just the sky flash to help.
Yeah, this is the half where it's like, okay, maybe we pump the brakes a little bit, let our players work behind the Cypher utility. But with how passive the B side's been, actually the A side getting
Great
aggressive,
shots.
maybe we don't keep walking at King. Maybe he's just going to kill us every time if we keep doing that. And so now Leviatan realizes we don't need to do that, but maybe there's a walk somewhere else, because there's always a walk somewhere else, Mimi.
Yeah, there always is. They've gotten the pick onto Neon.
99% of pushers quit right before they hit. It pays off.
Knights knew that.
And look, Rossi last round got caught out when he walked through sewers, but this round, will he? I don't see. Demon 1 stopped pushing,
Yeah.
and that was the problem. Now
Well,
you have
there's-
Knights who's pushing, and it pays off for one, at the very least.
There's a walk chase going on the other side
Yeah,
of the
I'm
map
pretty-
between our two
Did
Vipers.
Rossi run?
It kind of looks like they're like a,
I'm pretty
a
sure
ghost,
I
like
think
the shadow.
Rossi ran
I think King
earlier.
knows.
Uh-huh.
He calmed
Oh
it
my, that's
over to
wild
Spike.
timing.
And now Rossi is pinched into the corner.
I think Rossi
Sato
ran
just
from here to
flashed
here.
your teammate to get the kill.
It's mine. Sato and Spike are in a heated race right now for top frag. Sato at the half was leading with
Okay.
15 kills. Spike now completely dominating him. 21-7 on the Neon.
21
Whoa.
and 7.
And 7.
Yeah.
That's a 3x multiplier. Yeah.
Did they let you do
That's pretty,
fines?
pretty solid for playing
They-
16 rounds of
They
regulation.
would only let
Yeah,
me
well, time out
fine if
friendly.
people were late
If
for
I'm the
practice.
coach,
That
I'm
was
saying,
it.
hey guys,
had
stop
a cap.
walking at them.
Yep. I'm not a lip reader, but that's what I would be imagining.
If
is
you want to
going
go
on.
aggressive, let's look at like a trap play with utility, and if not, let's just hold back and try and anchor some sites, guys.
I mean, ultimately, like, there's two problems that have been happening consistently. One is the A main hold from King. You can't
Yep.
beat it right now, especially
and
with the
thing
shift
is,
plays.
that's not a right now issue. That's a you
That's
just
a permanent
generally
thing.
cannot beat him there.
Yeah.
What time did prac normally
glaring
start?
issue, I think, in terms
Late,
of their
mate.
actual defense
I'm
hold is the
talking
B site and all the space Leviatan have gotten.
11
Which is
a.m. I think.
free,
Yeah.
pretty much every round.
Like, shouldn't
So-
be late
Or it's solo
for.
anchored, and they get to pop close. because
Shouldn't be
it's
late for normal
Yeah, I
people.
almost feel like
But,
if
like,
NB wanted to fight forward, I'd like it
for
as a
gamers,
little
they
trap
might find
play
that a
in
little
B main
early.
bit more. But we'll see. Glyph is just yearning for the matcha right now. I would be too.
You were down 12-4.
I actually am now. Now that I see it, that could fix me.
Yeah,
You can't start earlier than that
It'll
because no one
fix you, but-
practices.
It would be an
it
improvement.
could help.
Like
yeah.
everyone's gamers, so they practice
Well,
late
we
anyway.
are certainly back
But
to
like
B main.
11's
and,
pretty
if
much
you remember
when you
stage
could get
one, when these
theory,
teams clashed,
then you could eat, and
we had
then
back-to-back
play like teams will
13-4
start playing.
victories for Leviatan. Now on pace to repeat history, because Envy have just sort of thrown together whatever they can buy here, and Knights is already mowed down. He just walked out in front of the smoke. I think he was spotted underneath the one-way. Now all the Cypher utility broken on this site. There's just nothing left to play behind.
I would describe that as tragic. It's now a 5-on-4. Lev will wait. They will punish you if you push. And so I think Envy make a solid call by keeping a stack towards the B side of the map.
Yeah, I think the evidence of what the coach was saying there on display, not just going to be instantly seizing space and walking forward down numbers, or even at all, but the real trouble is going to be Glyph, because the position he's playing with a Spectre. I'm sorry, you're not getting any kills from on Rafters, so he's got to be really careful here on the jiggle, not to give his life away.
His job is to maintain heaven best he can and not die.
Oh my word, he's on 7 HP.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished to some extent. has held on to Ramp's control too
Well,
for
it's
Envy.
done.
And that's opened up Kesnet to find a little pick on Neon. Now no more Omen smokes in the post plant. Should try to simplify.
Wait,
But
this is
camera
weird. Why is the
in
Viper
screens has
here and not
spotted these two
Jafade?
players on the advance.
The fight in main is everything
Well,
here.
this team knows what
They
they're
have to
doing.
disrupt King from this angle.
And King has been such a nuisance when you're walking at him. Dodges out on the flash. That'll be one. That is two. And all of a sudden, the piece is starting to fall apart as Spike takes that forward fight. And the IGL finds himself
Very
in a
nice.
brutal position. History repeats
Ooh,
itself.
it's rough out here.
13-4 for the third time
rough
in a
out there.
row. Leviathan take down Envy.
Yeah, the same issues getting put on an even starker